All right. Hey, everybody. Hope you're feeling good. Good morning. We're going to start in a supported fish pose. So if you have blocks, I'll show you how to set those up. If not, you just come to lie on your back. If you do have blocks, you can set one up on its lowest height and one either on the middle or highest height. And what you're going to do is lay down just at the base of your rib cage onto the lowest height of the block. And then you're going to reach back and catch that other block to find a comfortable spot for your head to rest. Bring your soles of your feet together to touch. And you can play with the height of that those blocks, just finding a few moments, allowing yourself to drop in. I'm going to read a quote that I found while you're settling in. I thought it was perfect for today. Between stimulus and response, there is space. In that space is our power to choose our response. And in our response lies our growth and our freedom. So I want to take that through the practice, this notion of creating space in our body, in our mind. Begin to deepen your breath, expanding on the inhale, beginning with your belly, into the rib cage, up into the collarbone. Exhaling, softening down into the block. Again, inhale, expand through the belly. Expand into the rib cage as it spreads apart, up into the collarbone. And then softening down into the block, noticing the mat beneath you, the stability. Take about 3 to 5 more breaths here. Just finding where you can create space. Take one more big breath in, expand through the upper rib cage, up into the collarbone. Biggest one yet. As you exhale to let it go, you can move the blocks over to the side and come to lie on your back. Bringing your feet about hips width apart onto the mat, setting up for a bridge. Bring your hands alongside of your hips, palms facing down. Take a big breath in. Exhale to let it go. On the next inhale, lift your hips and arms, lift up and over your head. Good. Exhale, hips down, hands down by your side. I'll do 2 more like that. Inhale, lifting up, hips up, arms up and over your head. Exhale to lower. One more. Inhale, lift up, hips up, arms overhead. Lift your heels up. Squeeze your butt tighter in. Good. Exhale to lower. Bring your feet up towards the ceiling. Flex and point them a few times. Bring your hands to interlace behind your head. Lift your head and chest up off of the floor. Allow your head to be heavy in your hands. Slowly lower your right leg down to a hover, almost about 2 inches from the mat, and bring your right elbow to your left knee. Take a big breath in. Exhale to lower the left leg, lift the right, bring the left elbow to the right knee. Big breath in. Exhale to switch. Inhale. Exhale to switch. Slow moving through dense air, through water. Good. Big breath in and exhale to switch. Do about 5 more slow, mindful movements with breath. Hug the belly button in and down. Activate your core. We will use this for stability for our spine throughout the class. Good. And then slowly lower your head down to the mat. And cross your right leg over your left and grab a hold of your pinky edge side of your feet with your hands. Doing this crisscross, kick your feet into your hands and resist the kick of your feet with your hands until you feel your outer hip muscles activating. Good. Continue to hug your belly button in and down. 2 more breaths here. Good. Big breath in. Exhale, release the clasp of your hands, hug your knees into your chest for a moment, and then guide your knees over to the left to drop over for a simple twist. Reach your right hand out to the right and gaze over to your right thumb, finding space in your lower back, breathing from the base of your spine up into your right armpit. One more big breath in. And exhale, pull it back up to center. And then switch the cross of your legs. So cross the left leg over the right for Gomukhasana legs. So knees are lined up. Grab a hold of your pinky edge side of your feet with your hands and kick the feet into your hands. Resist that kick of your feet with your hands pulling backward until you feel your outer hip muscles turning on. Good. 2 breaths here as you continue to kick a little bit harder into your hands. Hug the belly button in and down. 1 more inhale. Good. Exhale, release your hands, hug your knees into your chest and guide your knees over to the right for twist. Reach your left arm out to the left. You can gaze over to the left thumb. Finding space in the lower back. Continue to breathe. Add 1 more inhale. Exhale, slowly lifting your legs back up to center. Release the cross of your legs and hug your knees into your chest. You can rock from side to side. Good. And begin to rock up and down the length of the spine. Give about 2 rocks. And then we'll meet in a downward facing dog. Take your time. As a first down dog, pedal out the legs. Come back to the breath. Finding space in these pauses in the down dog. And the next inhale, lift your right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot inside your right thumb. Drop your back knee down. Come into a box-shaped lunge. Reach your arms up for Anjaneyasana. Bend into that front knee. Big breath in to expand, lifting, almost lifting the skin of your belly up. Good. Big breath in. Exhale to sweep the arms back, straighten through the front leg. Inhale, rebend and reach up. Exhale, sweep back, straighten through the front leg. Inhale, rebend and reach. Exhale, moving slow with breath. Reach back, straighten through the front leg. Good. Inhale to rebend. Walk your hands down the left side of your mat. Kickstand your left foot over to the right and send your right foot out to the right. So you're in a gate pose. It's like an all fours with your right leg out. Walk your fingers away from you so that you're coming into this gate with down dog arms. Your shoulder blades are sliding up towards your ears. Squeeze your feet towards one another. And inhale. Exhale, continue to walk your hands down the left edge of your mat. Plant your left hand and reach your right arm up for modified side plank. Good. Big breath in. Exhale to find space. Inhale your right leg up to a half moon. Point your right set of toes up towards the ceiling. Bring your right hand behind your head. Inhale to expand, finding space in your side body. Exhale, crunch your right elbow to your right knee. Inhale to reach. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch it in. Good. Inhale, reach your right hand. Good. Spread it out, find space, and then bring your right hand down towards the back of the mat and kickstand your left leg back inside. So now you're facing the back of the mat. Right leg is up. Hover the left arm off of the ground. So you're coming into a cat bird. Your right leg is reaching back behind you. Inhale, exhale, crunch your right knee to left elbow. Inhale to reach. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale to reach. Exhale, crunch it in. Good. One more. Inhale to reach. Exhale, crunch it in. Release the hand and knee down to the mat. Coming into a cat-cow. Starting from the tailbone, begin to arch the back and look up. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together as you arch your back. Exhale from the tailbone, rounding into cat pose, separating your shoulder blades off of your back, sliding down towards your arms. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale to round. Press your hands into the mat. One more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round. Good. Come back to all fours, neutral spine. Tuck your toes, arch your back, and press back downward facing dog, facing the back of the mat now. Good. Finding the space in your breath here. Big breath in and let it go. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot inside your left thumb, back knee comes down. Reach your arms up for Anjaneyasana. Good. Inhale to reach, bend into that front knee. Hug the belly button in and up. Expand through the front side body into the core. Good. Exhale, sweep your arms back, straighten through the front leg. Inhale, rebend and reach. Moving with breath. Exhale to straighten and sweep your arms back. Inhale, rebend, reach it up. Exhale to sweep. Good. Inhale to rebend. Walk your hands down the right edge of the mat and send your left leg out to the left. Kickstand your right foot into the right, coming into that gate on the other side. Walk your hands a little bit farther away from you, setting up for down dog hands. So your shoulder blades are sliding towards your ears. Your fingertips are gripping the ground. Legs hug towards one another. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Continue to walk your hands down towards the right. Plant your right hand down onto the mat and reach your left arm up for a modified side plank. Good. Big breath in. Lift your left leg. Reach your arm over your ear. Expand in opposition. Fingers and toes reaching away from one another, creating space in the side body. Point your left set of toes up towards the ceiling. Bring your left hand behind your head. Inhale to expand. Exhale, crunch in the knee to elbow. Inhale to reach. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale to crunch it in. Good. Inhale to reach the left arm over your ear. Exhale, plant the left hand down, swing back towards the mat, keeping the left leg lifted. Reach your right arm out in front of you. So you're coming back into that, it's called bird dog or cat dog or something like that. Inhale to reach, expanding, finding space in the middle body. Exhale, crunch the left knee to right elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale to reach. Exhale, crunch it in. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, drop the knee down, hand down. Good. Coming back into these cat cows, focusing more on the movement of the scapula. As you arch your back and look up, big breath in, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Your heart melts towards the mat, like you're trying to squeeze a cherry tomato between your shoulder blades. Good. Exhale to round, puff up the upper back, press your hands into the mat. Your shoulder blades slide off your back. Again, inhale, arch the back, look up, squeeze your shoulder blades together onto your back. Good. Exhale to round it, puff up the upper back, find space. Find space in the front body when we're creating in the back body. Good. And come back to a neutral spine in all fours. Tuck your toes, arch your back, and press yourself back to downward facing dog. And take 3 breaths here. Come back to your breath. And press your hands firmly into the ground. Shoulder blades are sliding up towards your ears. And inhale the right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot inside your right thumb. Reach your right arm back behind you. And so you're in a low lunge, hugging your feet towards one another. Reach your right arm back. And like we're creating a wave, inhale to sweep the arm over to the right, over your head. And you're coming to face your sternum towards the front of the mat, like you're trying to turn a corner over to the left. Exhale, sweep it back down. Next one, inhale to reach up and over, sweeping. Good. Exhale, coming back, reaching back behind you. Last one, biggest one yet. Inhale, reach around, coming around this corner. Heart is pulling towards the front of the mat. Good. Exhale, sweep it back. Plant your right hand down to frame the front foot. Step your right foot back and press back to downward facing dog. Big breath in and let it go. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot inside your left thumb. Squeeze the feet together, plant your right hand down, and reach your left hand to the back of the mat. Good, keeping the stability of your legs. Inhale to reach your left arm out to the left, over your ear, sweeping around so your heart faces towards the front of the mat. Exhale, sweep it back like you're moving through water 2 more times, bigger each time. Inhale to sweep. Exhale, move it back. Moving slow. Inhale, sweep it around. Good. Exhale, sweep it back. Good. Plant your left hand down. Step your left foot back to plank for a moment. Inhale, puff up the upper back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. And take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly walk to the front of the mat and fold. Good. Rock it from side to side. Find space in your lower back. Good. Inhale to halfway lift. Bring your hands to your shins. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Slide them down towards your back until you feel space in your neck and your neck elongating towards the front of the mat. Exhale to fold. Inhale, your hands on your hips, arch your back, and rise to stand in Tadasana. And just take a moment here and notice the energy moving down your legs. And inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on your shins. Press your shoulder blades, squeeze them together, slide them down your back until you feel space in your neck. Good. Exhale, fingertips down. Step your left foot to the back of the mat. Back knee comes down. Inhale, reach your arms up, come back into this box lunge. Good. Bend into that front knee. Inhale to reach it up. This time, focus on your core, like your belly button is hugging in up, almost like someone's squeezing a corset around your middle waist, hugging everything up, finding that core stability for your spine. Reach it up big. One more big breath in. Good. Exhale, lower your hands to frame your front foot. Flip your back toes out. Lift your back knee, step your right foot back to plank. Inhale to puff up the upper back, shoulder blades slide off your back. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Set your fingertips up off of the mat. Elbows are lifted. Do a 3-part cobra. Inhale to round the upper back like a cat-shaped spine. Exhale to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Slide them down the back. Heart melts towards the mat. Inhale, straighten through both elbows. Lift your heart up. Suction the belly button in and up, creating that core setting action. protecting your spine. Good, big breath in. Exhale to lower. Set your hands up outside your low ribs. Press up through all fours. Tuck your toes, arch your back, downward facing dog. Big breath in and let it go. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale out all the breath. Suction the belly button in and up as you step, or hop towards the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Squeeze the shoulder blades together onto your back. Slide them down your back until you feel the space you're creating. Create space in your neck and space in your mind. Exhale to fold to the earth. Good. Inhale to rise. Urdvadanurasana. Reach up, look up, gaze towards your thumbs. Exhale, hands through heart center and down by your side. Awesome. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Slide them down your back until you feel your neck growing about an inch longer. Exhale, release your fingers down. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. Back knee comes down. Reach your arms up. Rise up. Anjaneyasana. Good. Inhale to reach. Imagining this suctioning of a corset, hugging everything in up. These muscles, these very deep core muscles, hugging in, finding the stability in our spine to help us grow taller. When we move into things like back bends, suction everything up. Good. One more breath in. Exhale, hands down to frame the front foot. Lift the back knee up. Step the left foot back to plank. Inhale to puff up the upper back. Hug your back feet towards your hands until you feel your core activating. One more inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Good. Set your fingertips off of the mat again. Lift your elbows. Inhale to round the upper back. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Slide them down the back. Heart melts towards the mat. Inhale, strain through both elbows. Suction the belly button in and up. Focus on that core stability. Good. Big breath in. Exhale, dip your right shoulder, gaze towards the left. Good. Inhale, come back up through center. Exhale, dip the left shoulder, gaze right. Inhale, come back up through center. Exhale, lower your forehead down to the mat. Plant your hands outside your low ribs. Tuck your toes. Press up through plank or press through all fours and press back downward facing dog. And take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it out. Find space. Space to move, space to think, space to grow. Big breath in, bend the knees, look forward, suction the belly button in and up. Exhale out all the breath as you step, or hop towards the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Urdvadanurasana. Reach up, look up. Palms are touching. Suction the belly button in and up. Grow your spine a little taller. Good. Exhale, hands through heart center and down by your side. Awesome. Inhale, sit back, chair pose, Utkatasana. Press your feet down into the mat. Push them outward until you feel your outer hips activating. Good. Reach your arms up. Pull, squeeze, you're making fists with your hands. Squeeze your hands down, pull them down like you're making cactus arms or pulling down an imagine a pull-up bar. Reach your hands back behind you, squeezing your shoulder blades together tight onto your back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach your hands back behind you as you suction your belly button in and up, leaning it back. Keep that bend in the knees. Good. Big breath in. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Squeeze your shoulder blades together onto your back. Slide them down towards your hips. Good, until you feel space in your neck. Good. Exhale, plant your hands, step, or hop back, chaturanga. Lowering halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing. Good, take a moment to come back to the breath. Come back to your space that you've created for yourself. Inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot inside your right thumb. Find the stability of your legs hugging together to rise up, high lunge. Good, high on the back toe. Take your thumbs for a moment. And this is weird. Hook your thumbs into your armpits and one side at a time, pulling up like you're trying to pull up overalls or something weird. Pulling up one side at a time, creating space in your side body, really focusing on this transverse abdominals, hugging in and up, suction it in and up one side at a time. Good. Awesome. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, plant your hands down to frame your front foot. Step your right foot back to plank. Inhale to puff up the upper back. Exhale to lower all the way down to the ground. Fingers off the mat, elbows are lifted, 3-part cobra. Inhale to round. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Melt them down the back. Heart melts through. Inhale, straighten through the elbows. Good. Lifting up, focus on those shoulder blades sliding down the back, suctioning the belly button in and up. Exhale, forehead down to the mat. Hands set up outside your low ribs. Tuck your toes. Take a deep breath in. Squeeze your shoulder blades onto your back. You can press up through all fours and push up to a plank. Good. Press back, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. Notice anything that's shifted. Come back to your breath. Use it to steady your heart rate. Good. Inhale, left foot up and back. Exhale, step your left foot inside your left thumb. Find the stability of your legs to rise up. High lunge. Inhale. High on the back toes. Good. Keep that bend in the front knee. Now you can bring your thumbs inside of your armpits again, or you can bring your hands into cactus like we did in chair, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Suction the belly button up like you have the thumbs in your armpits. Good. As you reach your arms back, using that suctioning to carry your spine along with you, protecting the spine so you don't crunch into your lower back in the back bend. Good. One more big breath here. Exhale, slowly lower your hands to frame your front foot. Step your left foot back in plank. Inhale to puff up the upper back. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, pull through upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. On the next inhale, bend the knees, look forward, suction the belly button in and up. Exhale out all the breath as you step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift, press your hands on your shins, squeeze your shoulder blades together, slide them down your back until you feel your neck growing longer. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sit back through chair pose, Utkatasana. Press your feet down into the mat, push them isometrically outward, keeping your knees in a line towards the front of the mat. Big breath in. Exhale to stand, hands to heart, Samasthiti. Good. Inhale, sit back, chair pose, Utkatasana. Reach up, look up. Good. Pull your arms down into the cactus arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades together onto your back, and then reach your hands back behind you, coming into this micro back bend in chair. Good. Big breath in. Squeezing your shoulder blades together. Reach your hands back. Sit a little bit deeper. Stay in this fire. One more big breath. Exhale to fold it. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on your shins. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Slide them down your back. Create space in your neck and your mind. Good. Exhale, plant your hands down. Step, or hop back, chaturanga, lowering halfway. Inhale, pull through, upward facing dog. Exhale to press back, downward facing dog. Doing awesome, guys. Inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot inside your right thumb. Find that grounding in your legs to rise up to high lunge. Good. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Warrior two, sit your hips back like you're coming onto a chair. Knees over the ankle. Reach your arms out wide. Soften your shoulder blades down your back. Good. Inhale. Exhale, flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Spiral your chest towards the ceiling. Good. Suction the belly button in and up. So from your pubic bone up towards your sternum, you're elongating the spine. And like a wave, good. Inhale to reach forward. Exhale to flip and reverse, keeping the chest in a line with the ceiling. Inhale to reach forward, slowly moving like through water. Exhale, reverse. One more. Inhale to reach like a wave. Exhale to reverse. Good. Big breath in. Exhale, bring your right forearm to your right thigh for side angle. Good. Reach your left arm up and over your ear. Squeeze your feet towards one another. You can gaze up towards your thumb. Allow this expansion on your left side body to feel good. Create space. Good. One more big breath in. Exhale, slowly lower the left hand down to the mat. Drop the back knee down. Bend the back foot, the back knee, so you're squeezing your foot in towards your butt. Reach your right hand back to grab a hold of the pinky edge side of your foot. Kick your foot into your hand and resist the kick of your foot with your hand, like we did on the floor before with the crossed legs. Keep kicking the foot into the hand, activating your leg muscles as you're stretching them. Good. Allow yourself to create space across your collarbone as you're kicking. Big breath in. Good. Exhale, slowly releasing the foot down to the ground. Bring your hand to the front. Lift the back knee up. Step your right foot back to plank. Inhale to puff up the upper back. Exhale to lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, pull through, upward facing dog. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and down. Good. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot inside your left thumb. Find the stability of your legs to rise up to high lunge. Good. Inhale, just adding on, squeeze that belly button in and up. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Sit your hips back a little bit more. Keep that bend in the front knee so it's over your ankle, and allow your shoulder blades to slide down your back, melt down your back. You do not need to use them right now. Big breath in. Exhale, flip the front palm, reverse warrior, spiral your heart towards the ceiling as you reach. Inhale. Good. Exhale, reach it forward like through a wave, through water. Good. Inhale. Exhale to reverse it. Inhale to reach, slow moving. Exhale, flip and reverse. One more. Inhale to reach. Exhale, flip and reverse. Big breath in. Exhale, left forearm to left thigh for side angle. Squeeze your legs together. Reach your right arm up and over your ear. Good. You can close your eyes or gaze up towards your thumb. Create space along the right side of your body. Doing awesome. Big breath in. Exhale. Plant your right hand down to the mat. Drop the back knee towards the mat. Bend the back knee, so you're squeezing your right leg into your butt. Reach your hand back, catch a hold of the pinky edge side of your foot. Kick your foot into your hand and resist the kick with your hand as you're trying to fight it for that resistance. Good. Creating space as we stretch and strengthen at the same time. Good. Finding space across the collarbone. Big breath in to expand. Oh, exhale, unwind it slowly, plant the hands, lift the back knee up, step the left foot back to plank. Inhale to puff up the upper back. Exhale to lower all the way down to the ground. Fingers off the mat, elbows are lifted, three-part cobra. Inhale to round, puff up the upper back. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together, slide them down the back, heart melts forward. Inhale to lift it up, suction the belly button in and up. Exhale to soften down towards the mat, forehead down. Set your hands up outside your low ribs, tuck your toes, hug your belly button in and up, big breath in. Exhale, push up to plank or push through all fours and press back, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. Find stillness. Come back to your breath. Come back to the space that you've created for yourself. Look for the space. Big breath in, bend the knees, look forward, suction the belly button in, up as you exhale out all the breath and step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, press your hands on your shins, halfway lift, squeeze the shoulder blades together, slide them down the back, create space in your neck and your mind. Good, exhale to fold it. Inhale, sit back, coming through chair pose, reach your arms up, press your legs outward. Exhale to stand, hands to heart, and down by your side. Good. Let's keep it moving. Awesome. Inhale, sit back, chair pose, Utkatasana. Reach your fingers up towards the ceiling. Make fists, pull your hands down into this cactus shape. Squeeze your shoulder blades together onto your back. Reach your hands back behind your elbows. Big breath in to send your hands up and back behind you. So you're coming into this back bend in the upper back as your legs stay rooted into the ground, finding space and mobility in your upper body as your lower body holds stability. Good. One more big breath in. Good. Exhale. Release the hands to your hips. Bring your weight into your right foot. Left knee up into your chest. Big breath in. Exhale, step your left foot back, coming into high lunge. Good. Reach your arms up. High lunge. Inhale. Exhale, open up warrior two. Big breath in. Exhale, flip the front palm, reverse. Send your heart up towards the ceiling, spiraling over towards the right. Good. Inhale to reach. Exhale, right forearm on right thigh, side angle. Reach your left arm over your ear, just flowing through what we know. Big breath in. Exhale, plant the left hand down to the mat, coming into left side Vashisthasana side plank. Flip your back foot over to the pinky edge side of your foot. You can stay in a modified side plank, or you can stack your feet for side plank. Focus on the shoulder pressing out and down towards the ground, not dipping into the shoulder. Hug the left hip up, creating an arc shape. Good, big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Bring your right knee up into your chest. Step your right foot back behind you, coming into wild thing. Good. Create space in the front body. One more inhale. And exhale, slowly unwind it. Step your right foot towards the front of the mat into this low lunge. Walk your fingers off towards the right and push up to Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Keeping your fingers, or you can float the fingers, whatever floats your boat. Flex the back toes like you're kicking into a wall. A big breath in. Exhale, lower the left foot down and fold it. Sway side to side like you're moving through water. Big breath in. Exhale, find space. Good. Inhale, sit back, chair pose, Utkatasana. Reach up, press your feet down into the mat, push them outward. Big breath here. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips, bring your weight into your left foot, hug your right knee up into your chest. Inhale, keeping that bend in the standing leg. Exhale, send your right leg back for high lunge. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, open up warrior two. Let's flow through what we know. Big breath in. Exhale, flip the front palm, reverse warrior, spiral the chest up towards the ceiling as you reach. Exhale, side angle pose. Reach your right arm over your ear. Find space in the right side body. Big breath. Exhale, plant your right hand down for right side plank. Flip onto the pinky edge side of your foot. You can stay in a modified side plank with the left foot as a kickstand, or stack the feet. Focusing on the stability of your shoulder and hugging that bottom hip up towards the ceiling. A big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Bring the left knee up into your chest. Step it back behind you. Lift your hips up a little bit more. Wild thing. Find space. One more inhale. Exhale, coming around, unwinding it. Step your left foot towards the front of the mat, coming into through low lunge. Set your fingertips off the mat towards the left and push up into half moon Ardha Chandrasana. Flex the back set of toes like you're trying to kick open a door. A big breath here to expand. Doing awesome. Exhale, lower your right foot down to meet the left. Inhale to halfway lift. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Slide them down the back. Create space in your neck. Exhale, plant the hands. Step, step, or hop back. And lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, pulling through, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. And inhale, come forward, drop your knees down. Come back to sit onto your heels, keeping your toes tucked. Reach back, and with these lobster fingers, the thumb and the pointer, grab a hold of your ankles just behind your ankle bone. Squeeze your shoulder blades together onto your back so you're puffing up the chest. Suction the belly button in and up. Shoulder blades are together and down, and lead with the hips pushing forward into camel. Keep your chin tucked into your chest. Keep the squeeze of your shoulder blades. Good, so I'll turn here. You squeeze the shoulder blades together, lifting with the hips first. Good. And then slowly coming out, hips, then chest, shoulders, and neck, moving out the way you came in. Good. And then plant your hands for all fours. Press back, downward facing dog. And inhale your right leg up and back. Exhale, right side pigeon. Bring your right shin towards the front of the mat. For a moment, puff up the upper back as you squeeze your knees together, finding stability in your hips. Good. Exhale to soften into your pigeon. You can come down onto forearms. Stack your fists, one on top of the other. Take big, deep breaths through the sensation of your right hip. Look for the space. Breathe into sensation. Two more breaths here. Find where you can soften a little bit more. Do you want to run away or stay and see what happens? And on the next inhale, slowly walking your hands up, tuck the back toes, and press back into a downward facing dog. You can flow through a vinyasa if you'd like to even that out. Otherwise, inhale the left leg up and back. Exhale, bring the left leg forward, left shin forward for left side pigeon. Just for a moment before you come down into your pigeon, squeeze your knees towards one another. Come onto your fingertips, puff up the upper back. Suction the belly button in and up. Good, find stability in your hips as you squeezing your knees in. Now exhale to soften down into pigeon. Come onto forearms. Stack your hands. You can come into it. Well, we should have done that on the other side, but you can twist it out if you like. Just find some space in the left hip. Where can you breathe through that sensation? To soften. Two more breaths here. Good. And slowly begin to walk your hands up, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and press back into downward facing dog. Good. Big breath in, roll forward to plank, knees down, and come to bridge. We're going to come into a full wheel, but we're going to start with bridge, and I'm going to show you the steps to get up into it. So you can stay at bridge and know that that is perfectly okay. It's, we don't expect to be a black belt when we first start karate. So baby steps with everything. Your options, you can come down into bridge. We'll all start this way, feet about hips width apart. Reach back and see if your fingers can touch your heels. Lift your hips up, interlace your hands underneath your hips, and walk your shoulder blades to squeeze in together. See if you can move the shoulder blades down the back to puff your chest up towards your chin as you lift your hips up a little higher. Good. Suction the belly button in and up. That suctioning of the belly button in and up hugs in at the spine, the muscles of the spine, to allow the spine to grow a little bit taller. Good. And then exhale to lower down one vertebra at a time. Now you can stay there or you can move on with me to wheel. We're going to focus on that action that we've been working through the whole class of pulling the shoulder blades together and sliding them down the back. So first, if you want to watch me or I can talk you through it, both are great. Finger tops flipped over alongside of your ears. Big breath in. Exhale to push through your feet to flip over to come onto the top of your head. Good. Now plant your hands down, fingers turning outwards slightly. So your right hand's turning out towards the right, left is turning out towards the left. Now squeeze the shoulder blades together onto your back, slide them down your back, and leading with the chest, suctioning the belly button in and up, we push forward. Good. That space that you're creating by pulling your shoulder blades together will allow your heart to come forward a little bit more. When you lower slowly down one vertebra at a time. Take a breath here and we'll do one more like that, focusing on step-by-step actions, suctioning the belly, create more space in your spine, pulling the shoulder blades together. Let's do it one more time. Flip the fingers beside your ears. Good. Hug the feet in closer towards your butt. Big breath in. Exhale to push up through your feet. Top of your head lands onto the mat for a moment. As you set your hands up, slightly turned outward. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and down your back. Push through, leading with your heart. You can even straighten out the knees. Good. Find space to expand, space to feel good. Big breaths. Suction the belly button in and up. Use it to hug the spine. And when you're ready, lower down towards the mat. Whew. Widen your feet about the width of the mat. And then knock your knees in together for constructive rest. Allowing your sacrum to find its own space. Allow the ligaments to come back to their space. You can massage out each wrist. I like to make a circle with my thumb and pointer finger and massage out the wrist, making circles around the wrist. Just adding a little fluid into the wrist joint. Good. And now if you have your block, you can lift your hips up one more time just to place the block underneath your sacrum, just at the base of your spine. Walk your feet out in front of you, releasing psoas tension, slowly coming out of this back bend, this deep flexion of the spine, easing its way back in, trying to shock the system. Hug your right knee into your chest to deepen it for the left side. Left foot might hover off the ground, that's okay. Flex your toes back towards your face. Good. Stay for 2 more breaths. And then slowly send the right leg back down. Hug the left knee into your chest now, flexing both sets of toes back towards your face. A few more breaths. And slowly lower that down. Bring your both hands alongside of you and lift your legs up towards the ceiling so your low back is still propped up on the block. Flex your toes towards your face, allowing blood flow to circulate from your feet into your hips. Come back to your breath here. Moments where our mind wanders, in these moments of space and stillness, come back to the breath. Good. And slowly lower your legs down. Move the block out of the way. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Walk your left foot over to the left and drop your knees down towards the right. You can reach your arms out alongside in a T. You can use the right heel to massage the left thigh. And find space in the front side of the body. We worked on the back, on the shoulder blades, but we use the strength of the transverse abdominals, that deepest abdominal muscle, to hold everything together, to find support. Inhale to lift your legs back up. Walk your left foot back into center. Step your right foot onto the mat. And cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Walk your right foot over to the right and drop your knees down towards the left. You can use the left heel to massage the outer right thigh. Good. Make that feel good. As your breath is slowing, your heart rate is slowing. And inhale, slowly lift your legs up. Step your feet onto the mat and hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. And send your feet up again one more time. Bring your hands behind your head to interlace. We're going to close with that same core just before Shavasana. Lift your head and neck up off the ground. Hug the belly button in and down. Just notice you have that core strength now. Lower the left leg down towards the mat. Bring the left elbow towards the right knee. Big breath in. Exhale to switch. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Inhale. Exhale to switch. And do 10 more with your breath. Hug that belly button in and down, flexing the toes. Good. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Good. And then slowly lower your legs down. Take up space onto your mat. Press the back of your head gently into the mat. Lift your chest up to squeeze your shoulder blades together and down on your back. Melt into the mat. Bring your gaze to the space between your brows, to your inner space, Shavasana. Begin to deepen your breath, coming back to the awareness of your physical body. Wiggle fingers and toes, moisten the lips. Step one foot to the mat at a time. Reach your arms over your head. Stretch. And roll over to your right side. This is where I like to set some kind of intention for the day. And when you're ready to push up to a comfortable seat, bring your hands to your knees. Shrug your shoulder blades up towards your ears, your shoulders up towards your ears. Squeeze your shoulder blades onto your back. Slide them down your back. Find space in your neck to grow a little taller. Just notice and observe how you feel. Observe the pulsing energy through your body. Bring your hands together to prayer, bowing inwards slightly. Big breath in. Exhale, let it out the mouth. In gratitude for taking time for space of the mind and body. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Let me shut this recording.